No, it's Ratatouille. I have dubbed his name Ratatouille. And because Hercules, what's his movie called? And what's the name of the character in it? Hercules. So therefore, Mulan, what's her movie called? Therefore, his name is Ratatouille. How are you doing, Feathers? Drop something? How'd you know I lost something? I've just been following you around, no big deal. Oh my god, the jukebox turned on. Oh. Oh! Jesus! What is that? I can't kill it! Why did I walk to the jukebox? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, incendiary shotgun shot's not pretty, but it does the job. One shot straight to the dome. Take down any Siberian tiger you need to kill.
Need to rest. So cold. So tired.
Isn't there a bear out there? Decap's trying to fool yourself into cleaning your room. Clean your room! There, is that a motivation? Yeah. Bilbo is just out there doing as much as he can to protect the world from devastation, unite all the people within Dwarf Nation. Dwarf Nation is what the dwarves call the fans of their podcast. The Dwarf Nation. Oh god, okay, there you go. It's Thorin in the morning. Dwarf Nation. Alright, so we gotta wait for the coffin to come through. Then get it! Oh no! Oh! Oh no!
And we get this ride rolling, I'll let you take her out anytime you want. Deal?
Check out nearby car wrecks and bring Hank 4 car parts. Very easy. Anna's saying his neck!
I'm in.
Oh god, you're
Excellent.
right.
You locate those parts, you know where to find me.
Oh, it's like somebody stretched. Oh god, it looks like he got his neck snaps backwards. Oh no. Let's just forget that guy exists, okay? Here we go. I didn't find a single pearl. Well, that other guy did. He's selling them with no limit. Yes. Okay, now we're in business. Oh wait, I didn't even need to be in business. That's not the place we have to go. We might as well just pull it all the way then. I didn't need to be in business. This venture is a fraud. And I fell off the edge once, and then we ended the show. Not necessarily because I fell off the edge, but... Oh, no, I died in this battle, I think. How did I die in this battle? Oh, maybe it was because of that. What? 2 boys who live here in this shrine house? Who would live here? I thought it was going to be a witch or something. Hey, peasant. Peasant, you know what's in your house? You know what your kids are doing? It's 12 a.m. Do you know where your children are and what kind of evil shrines they've erected?
But don't blame me. You should know the artworks are not endorsed by gallery staff.
Exhibition of oil paintings by the
Sooner
world.
you go in there, sooner you can come out.
Exhibition of oil paintings
The
by
exhibition is through there, if you can call it that.
Shut up! By the world-renowned artist Charles Chantenay, featuring new artwork never before. Well, somehow the bike is still functioning. Don't ask me how. Can we take stuff off the cargo thing? Oh, come on, come on. Yes! Oh my god, how lucky is that? Holy crap. So the bike is dead, but so insanely luckily we were able to take the items off of it before it fell off this cliff. Wow. Oh! Wow, how did we not... We didn't even take any damage from that. Is that because we hit the water? It's like technically didn't... We hit like a tiny little bit of water and didn't take any... Wow. That would have killed us, let alone do a lot of damage. That would have absolutely killed us. I don't know why it didn't. But I'm not complaining. Sounds like I am, though. But I'm not. Check out the latest from Silph. It's the product everyone wants. Release date not yet decided. I said yacht.net decided. And we got a level up. Everything's coming up Bilbo. Got him. Alright, let's get out Sting. Boom. Look at this guy. He's nothing compared to Bilbo. This Bilbo's even more badass than Martin Freeman's Bilbo. Oh, look at that! Oh, I'm very glad I got that. That was great. And it flinched. He gets on the balloons. That's so good. Oh, send some hype for the floaty fall. That's such a good move. Oh, man. Well, I'll be. It's Davy Jones' treasure. It's adamantite. It's Wolverine's treasure. And now let's stick our tongue in a bunch of monsters. That does not sound right at all. Let's give these monsters a good old licking. But in the sense of beating them up, not... Okay, wait. Let's give these monsters, let's just stick... Okay, I'm just gonna give up now. Door is locked tightly from the inside. A horrifying, otherworldly moan emanates from within. It must be coming from the people looking at the mural. What does that mean? What, are they summoning Cthulhu in there? Oh god, no, Geralt! Wow, yabba dabba doo! Oh my god! Come on, baby, wait and see ya. I'm gonna go witcher surfing with me. Oh my god, that was very graceful. Did he... What y'all doing? I'm gonna shoot back if you keep shooting at me.
I hope you're making your peace.
I shot his head off. Oh man, he got one in the neck. Alright, partner, you have now been Arthur Morgan. Right now? Now! Got him! Oh, you thought you were so smart! No way, good sir. You do not do that to me today. Okay, we're doing alright now. Sebastian not holding... Hold on, look at that. He's holding his gun, but he's not holding his gun. Just getting ready, you know? It's gotta do like a dry run. Mom says I can't have a gun till I know how I'm supposed to hold it, so I'm just gonna, oh, okay, no, I'm a little tired. I can't hold it for that long. Why is he doing that? All right, wait, if I take it out, now he's holding it, okay. That was amazing. Thank you, Sebastian, for the good times. Oh, Christ! Hello. Oh, man. Oh man, I need slow-mo, I need slow-mo. He was right on the other side of the door. That's mean. That's really mean, Doom 3. Oh god, oh god. Die. How many shots can you take? 7 shots? What do you think, I'm made of bullets? I can't believe he's shooting his own guys, what are you doing? And he doesn't even get like more careful about it later. He's like, no, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I have no remorse about these other 3 guys that I killed. Oh, now he's getting me. See, that's what happens when I kill all the other guys. We gotta close the distance, close the distance. This guy is the worst archer ever. His casualty rate is so high. The response time is better than the NYPD, LAPD, all PDs put together, fire department, ambulance. Better than any public servant who has ever lived. Ready?
Now what's going on?
bold with reckless.
How does he do it so fast? Alright. Thank you for your service, sir. Your tireless service. You. Are you alive? Ah, I knew it! Does it say drug? Drug. Okay, we got a drug. We need to find all the drugs, though, as described. I think we only found drug. Oh, we found metal scrap. Drug. Don't ever change, Dead Island. Don't ever change. Oh, search for drugs. Drug. Found it. Drug. It's like an Easter egg hunt. Except a lot less wholesome. This is bad. I thought it was landing, not leaving. Well, okay. Now we gotta go. We messed this up. Oh, that was the wrong plane! It was the wrong plane! It was the wrong plane! Oh, no! Whoa, look at that. Animal is like in my horse. What is going on with that? Whoa, whoa, Arthur! It's inside of Arthur! What happened? Arthur! You got something on your face there. Okay, partners.
It looks as if 3 different objects fit on these pedestals.
I wonder what they could be, Governor. I'm Bilbo Baggins. I'm from the down and out part of the Shire. Stop it! I'm trying to go about my day. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I didn't do anything. Not in the last 30 seconds. Dig, 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 through. Dig, 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 dig. I never wrote any more lyrics to the song. Dig, 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 dig. Ooh. You know, you have a better chance of catching a Pokemon with a Great Ball than a Pokeball. Even then, it's not guaranteed to catch, of course. Aim for the center when the ring is small. I hear that's the trick when throwing Pokeballs. When the ring's color is green, it means that Pokemon is easy to catch, right? And when it's yellow, it's a bit harder. But when it's red, it becomes super hard. So this is an abandoned house. Just to get this straight, it's an abandoned house where people randomly sit and trade Pokemon tips, and you allow these 3 adults to sit here with this unsupervised child and quote unquote share Pokemon tips in an abandoned house. That sounds fine. Give a present. I think this is our last chance to ask her out, but I don't think she's gonna want to go out with us unless we're in that last bar. Let's try it. We gotta try it. Ask her out. You wanna go out after this? After this? Yeah, I would like to spend more time with you. We did it! We did it! Oh, I finally found the right part of the city for once. Oh wait, no I didn't. I found the wrong part of the city. As usual. Oh no, I found the right part of the city. As not usual. If it's in neutral, wouldn't it fall back onto him? Oh god, well it is falling back onto him.
Hurry, hurry, it's slipping. I can't hold it much longer.
Ow! I love that they made an animation for that. Oh, Uncharted. Some of your combat encounters are sloppy, but your storyline is always great. We have 3 enemies. Can we even the odds? How about I throw this at him? Great! Also great. Now we fight. Look at that. That's called making it a fair fight. I mean, it's not fair for them, but it's fair for me. That's the only person we care about. Oh, so he is immune to my tongue. Never thought I'd have to say that sentence. We will have fought this battle already. And then we're going to take every single fleet and throw them against the pirates who are in our way. Because we do not deal with pirates. Well, we do deal with them, but mostly with our guns pointed at them. But only if we have more guns than they do. Surgical tools. Oh, that's a quest item. Who needs that? Oh, I'll buy it. I mean, if you tell me it's a quest item, I'm going to buy it. I love that I bought it before I even knew what the quest was. Someone's going to ask me for surgical tools, and I'm going to be on it. Display stats about military power. Enemy fleets. Okay, it says that I have higher military power, actually. What kind of pirate ship is this? This is a terrible pirate ship. Damn. Oh, no. Well, this is bad. Okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Just take a breather, Drake. Take a breather. I don't have a plan. I'm dead. Damn. Let's keep going. Hey, if the world's ending, we better get these racetrack things in now. Good, and then Hitmonchan didn't die, so that's a plus. It's always a plus in my book. So, I am gonna go get some coffee, and I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight for more Hobbit game. We're exploring Lake Town. I'm excited because this is all new stuff. I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm a Bilbo in a Lake Town store. I'll see you all in a second. Don't go anywhere. We got more Hobbit coming up. Oh my god. Did I mess this up? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I messed it up. I ruined everything. Curse me and my curious ways. Get out of there. Come on, you can do it, Doom Guy. You can do it.
Well then, let me ask you a few questions. There are 5 flowers of different colors in front of you. Which flower do you water?
Oh. I want to quit. I need an adult. I need an adult. Here. Oh my god, look at all those courage points. I just want to frolic in that field of courage points. I can't resist. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yes, 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 I'm frolicking. Oh, that was good. Get him. I love that he chooses to, he has 2 items here. A staff made of wood and a sword that was forged by the legendary elven smiths of Gondolin. It's stronger than almost any sword that's ever made. And when he chooses which one to use in order to execute an orc, he chooses the staff. Spray paint. Good. Ah! It's a Zaibatsu car, so we won't touch it. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a scientist card. Damn it. Just give me a car that isn't marked. I'm outside of a vehicle. This is terrible. You're really not supposed to do this. Oh my god. Okay, give me that car. Just give me any... Damn it. Give me any car, please. Come on. Oh, will these guys attack the cops for us? Look at that. He's attacking the cops. There we go. Just take a newsman. Take anything. Come on. Go. Arg. The physics of this are not good. Not good. Mickey beat me. Guys, Mickey beat me. Not fair.
Mr. Morgan.
Yes.
Apparently someone is running around the country here shooting nearly everyone they see.
Really?
Yes, really. I thought maybe it was Bill, but now I think maybe it's you.
Me?
We don't need unnecessary problems. We have enough real ones.
That's it.
Okay, well, let's talk more later.
All right then, Arthur.
I didn't shoot nobody, except all the other people I shot. What? Oh, bad guys. My speciality. Maybe it's like if I'm doing one of the spinning, Oh! Look at that! I can ride my own ice! I'm frozoning it, baby! Oh, Christ! They did that to me again! They did that once before where, like, I guess this must be an area where the game loads characters. It, like, you know, we're passing, like, a threshold. So the zombie literally spawned right in front of us. The ultimate undeserved jump scare. But it wasn't, they didn't mean to do it. Unintentional jump scare. Ah! Hold on, I want to hit him with this thing. Yeah, we knocked him over. Get him! Kill him with the cable. Computerized warfare. Get him! Oh, now this thing is slowed down. Ah ha ha ha. Come on, Isaac, you got this. Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We are playing Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm very excited for that. This is the game that this is around the time that I really got serious about being very much into the Metal Gear Solid series. I had always played them. I had the games when I was a kid, but when MGS4 was getting ready to come out, I did my first like run through of the entire series in order, and I like stood outside Best Buy in, you know, Times Square to like meet Hideo Kojima and Yoji Shinkawa, and like super duper got into the games at this point, and then you know, my true love for the Metal Gear Solid franchise grew. So I'm super excited for this one, guys. And now before we start off the show, we're gonna do the ceremonial adding of the game to the games list. So let's put that in right here on the chatbot. So we have our games list, which yesterday had Metal Gear Solid 3. We now have added it so that if you type !games in the chat, you will get that full list of all 6 concurrent gameplay series going, including now Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Ladies and gents, I'm super pumped. If you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge or opinions of the game or the franchise. Now, if you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games, as I mentioned. You'll get that list that we just updated. And if you like what you see at any point today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that new follower goal. Now, let's jump in it. Let's start off the show. Here we go. Welcome, everybody, to another Voice of Nick show. We're starting off our newest endeavor, Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't want to leave the thing over this too long because it'll actually play like an attract mode. So we're not going to show that. But before we do that, we're going to go all the way back to 2008. And we're going to open this very curious tool called the Metal Gear Solid 4 database, which I think is actually quite fascinating. In 2008, in preparation for Metal Gear Solid 4, Konami put out this extremely comprehensive, essentially like a custom Wikipedia app, which connects all the dots of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. So let's see if we can explore this a little bit before jumping in. I always think that this is it. When I do a Metal Gear Solid series playthrough, I think that this is an important thing to actually experience. I deleted, by the way, all my save data of this database and of Metal Gear Solid 4 to the point that I even accidentally deleted the install data. So there might be points where we have to reinstall parts of the game, but we'll get there when we get there. 表現言語を日本語に、設定します。Like original setting, original language set to Japanese, I guess. Oh, display is what that means. 表現. To get the most out of the Metal Gear Solid 4 database, read this manual first. Make sure you understand the cautionary notes and use the Metal Gear Solid 4 database properly. PlayStation is a registered trademark. You can search this archive for information on the characters, weapons, and settings of the Metal Gear saga by means of an encyclopedia, gene, relationship map, meme, or timeline, scene. You can jump to various pages to access information by selecting a colored word from each explanation. Works covered. Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, which we skipped actually in our playthrough series, but you will understand why, I guess, as we go further through. Just suffice it to know that we did not play that one in our reckoning this time of like the playthrough series. Usually I do play it in my playthrough. And then Metal Gear Solid 4, but what's really interesting is that they specifically make it so that you can't view complete information about MGS4 until you've completed the game. And then you can load your game clear data to go back into this database and connect the dots. Spoiler warning, this software contains detailed information pertaining to the various chapters in the Metal Gear series. Viewing this guide prior to playing the previous games in the series will result in spoilers. Check for MGS4 save data. If game clear data is found, additional info will be unlocked. I'm going to say no. Unlocking undisclosed information. You can unlock additional info by selecting options. Make sure the game clear data created on this PS3 is ready, then select MGS4 lock or unlock. Encyclopedia timeline, display pause menu, proceed to next screen, display select menu, up, down, left, right. Very detailed. Relationship map. Here we go. Available now. And it's funny because this database has like its own saves and everything. Background music, sound effects. Briefing. So this is how you can see how to use it. So let's just check the encyclopedia. All 573 items. People, organizations, science, military, historic events. So let's just say people. Okay, here we go. Now you have items that are redacted. Now these are actually black, you know, like the government would black out an item. I'm actually just going to turn down the sound of this because we're not in the middle of the game yet. But like it blacks out things like when you're on a classified document. So let's just learn about Black Ninja, who we actually know about. Black Ninja, a mercenary in Zanzibar land, formerly a member of NASA's top secret extraterrestrial environmental space force. He's a high-tech ninja whose physical abilities have been enhanced beyond their natural limits with drugs. His body is protected by a flex armor suit. His unit was deemed too much of a threat and disbanded, but several of its members defected to Zanzibar land. He uses a shuriken as his main weapon. His true identity is... And you can see here that there's a line where it like denotes like this is where more info is about to be dropped. So like if you don't want to know who Black Ninja is, don't read this. And it says like Black Ninja's true identity is Kyle Schneider, a survivor of the resistance in Outer Heaven. After the collapse of Outer Heaven, Schneider lost his entire raison d'etre and began to sympathize with Big Boss's vision of creating a world where warriors can find true fulfillment. And so then from this, you can say like, okay, what's Zanzibar land? And then it clicks into a separate article, Zanzibar land, a small country bordering on the former Soviet Union, China, and the Middle East. And so you can get all the info about that. You can go in there and say like, let me learn about who's Kyle Schneider, leader of the resistance movement that fought to suppress the 1995 Outer Heaven uprising. And like, it's really detailed. I just love the way that they do this. Big Boss obviously being a huge article. The former commando of Foxhound and military leader of Outer Heaven and Zanzibar land. His former codename in Fox unit was Naked Snake, real name John. And so we can see here that this is like a huge article, and then you have multiple areas. And they actually, if you take a look at the bottom of the screen here, there's locked off pages. So we can access page number 1, number 2, and number 4, but not number... Oh wait, no, we can do number 5 as well, but not number 3 or number 6. So there's like gaps in the knowledge, which I guess means that we're going to learn some stuff about that. It's really pretty crazy. Cunningham is a character who is in Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, so we don't actually know him. But we will keep that in mind, I guess. Dirty Duck, that was our boss from Metal Gear 1, rather. Mercenary with Outer Heaven, former leader of the extremist terrorist group Eggplant. His weapon of choice is the boomerang. Outer Heaven, armed stronghold of a mercenary dispatch company, Soldier's Paradise, established in the 1990 near Gulsburg, South Africa. And so there's, I guess they don't do it for this, but yeah, there's items as well that have like things completely blacked out on certain areas of the page. It's very detailed. And so then you can go to timeline, and this is kind of like in Metal Gear Solid 3 when they showed the, you know, the specific events that have been set up. So 1773, patriots living in Boston formed the Sons of Liberty, which of course is an actual historical thing. And then they link this to the article of the Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Oops, so we can press L1 to go back in like the internet sense of back. 19XX, the philosophers are founded. 22, the boss is born as daughter of the philosophers. And so then we go all the way through, you can see there's like a million items that have been pieced together from every single one of the Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid games. And it's just really, really, it's so impressive. And I loved looking at this when I was getting ready for MGS4, as well as after I was, you know, already playing it to like fill in the gaps of my knowledge. And sometimes they would put in things that were only in like the instruction manual and like places that are not really that easy to sort of like gain the information from just from playing the games. So it really does tell you some stuff you don't know sometimes. And this is really fascinating where it's like, okay, 1964 Virtuous Mission and Snake Eater commence. And then you can look in here and you have a relationship chart. Okay, here's Naked Snake of the Fox unit, and that links to his page, Big Boss's codename when he was in Fox, the original Snake from which Solid, Liquid, and Solidus were created. Then we go back, oops, back like this. Okay, here's Zero. Like, it's really, really impressive. I just love what they did with this. It's so cool. SIGINT, we have Paramedic, the concept of the CIA, which is connected to Ocelot, which is connected to the KGB, Volgin, the boss, the Cobra unit, Parent, the philosophers. Like, it's really, really... And they show, like, this is part of GRU, the big circle, and this crosses over a little bit with the pie chart of the USA, or the whatever you call that. And this is the Cobra unit's circle here. And so then if we go further down, like this one is completely blacked out. We can't even look at it. And we have like Frank Yeager in Rhodesia rescues Naomi, remember this part, and then he's, you know, under the control of Big Boss at the time. You go to the Outer Heaven Uprising in 1994. Here's Solid Snake, who comes in and to try and fight Big Boss, who's connected to Roy Campbell. Frank Yeager, also tangentially related to Big Boss. There's Petrovic Madnar. We have the different bosses, Machine Gun Kid, Bloody Brad, Dirty Duck, Fire Trooper. We have the Resistance members. I love it so much. And if you look, there's this little box here, which I believe indicates that we have not looked at that item yet. I might be wrong about that one. But the way that it works is, yeah, that doesn't mean you haven't looked at it yet. But if you see here, the encyclopedia actually has, it denotes like 10 out of 573. Like you've looked at, you know, it's kind of like saving your progress of like which items the thing knows that you know about. Let's see, other. What is the other stuff? Grandin's shoes. Grandin's leather shoes were a present from Tatiana. A transmitter was planted in the heel of one of these shoes so Tatiana could monitor Grandin's activities. Tatiana, nicknamed Tanya, Eva's alias, as Sokolov's lover in her plan to get close to Volgin. When captured by the GRU at Sokolov Design Bureau, she was carrying the Kiss of Death lipstick pistol, purposely leading Volgin to believe that she was a KGB spy. Oh, you have Karo Tan. A Konami frog character known as taking a proud pose. Debuting in 1997, he's supported by countless frog lovers. His friend is a duck called Gakko. A Konami duck character known as taking a proud pose. Debuted in 1996 as a popular coin bank. Her friend is a frog called Karotan. Strangely, they were found scattered throughout jungles on Soviet soil. When shot, they would ribbit like a frog and attract nearby enemies. Oh, you know, I never really thought that I should be attracting enemies to the Karotans. That's interesting. Otaku. A term referring to people who spend large amounts of their time and income on a specific area of interest, most often animation, comics, video games, or pop icons. Hoping to find out whether Solid Snake shared his interest in Japanese animation, Hal Emmerich asked, "Are you an otaku too?" Snake offered no reply. Yeah, this is, I mean, as you can see, it's actually a really useful tool for a lot of people who might not have played all the Metal Gear games or possibly might not have understood all of them, which is also a distinct possibility. I mean, it's very difficult to kind of like get everything from when you play one of these Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid games. So like, it's actually pretty useful to be able to connect the dots through a tool like that, which it's pretty like addictive to go through it. It's very you know, the quest for knowledge while reading that. It's pretty fascinating to go through it. I've always liked those kinds of resources, you know, going down a Wikipedia rabbit hole and stuff like that. So definitely up my alley. Are we in MGS4? Did I accidentally load into this game? Did I do this unconsciously? I may have started MGS4, ladies and gents. Let's do it. Yeah, I totally did. All right, here we are. So really quick before we jump into MGS4, I just have to do something because I noticed right there that the Dolby Mix, I think it thinks that we have surround sound and we don't. So it's gonna screw up the sound mix. So let's go to our PS3 settings real quick and set the sound to HDMI manual. So we don't have access to 5.1, although it thinks we do. Maybe let's say automatic. Yeah, two channel, that's what we want. Multiple connectors, I don't think we need that. Okay, so now we're out of the database, and now we get to choose now that we're about to start MGS4. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. It should make 5 tones now when that Dolby thing comes up. Because I remember on my surround sound system it would go ding, 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 ding. And like it would be around your head. There you go. You could hear the difference right there. That it dunk 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 dunk. I mean, it's not surrounding us, but it's at least not skipping the speakers that aren't there. That's when it pays to be a person who knows about audio. Stuff's going down in this game. I don't know if we reset the scene or if it's gonna do an attract mode or a trailer or something. Oh! A Hideo Kojima game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Alright, new game. I should have absolutely no save data from this. I might have deleted my... Yeah, I deleted my inverted controls though, so hold on. We have to re-invert our stuff. Invert... I don't know, probably everything else is fine. Subtitles off, language English, display size normal. Everything else would be fine, I would assume. Usually you want to set the brightness a little bit higher than normal though. Mission briefing, do we have anything? There's no save data. Oh, so I have to have a save in order to... Oh wait, Act 1 mission briefing. Alright, here we go. Brief it, baby!
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
The Manhattan incident triggered a serious public backlash. Now the U.S. has to think twice before intervening militarily.
I'm sorry, I think this is incorrect. I don't think we're watching this in the right order. We're skipping it, baby. Actually, we're just gonna close the app and reopen it. I've never done this first, where you do the mission briefing before you play the game. That's how we've played every other Metal Gear Solid game, obviously. MGS1, you're supposed to watch the mission briefing before the game. But in this, as I recall, actually, the mission briefing was made to be watched after you have started the game. So we're restarting it. Let's play it right. Yeah, it was an interesting reasoning, I think, because Kojima wanted, I guess he didn't want everybody to feel like they were missing something by missing the mission briefing, so then it was like you can go back to get the mission briefing after you've started. Although I'm not sure why it was unlocked if like we didn't have a save file, because I deleted all my old saves. I had like 5 different game clear datas and like all these different like rare things. But hey, that's what we're doing, baby. I want a fresh save. All right, let's get in there. New game, Liquid Easy, Naked Normal. Liquid Easy, for players who aren't good at action games, easiest level. Naked Normal, for players who don't like it too easy. Solid Normal, for players who are skilled at action games, normal setting for Europe and North America. Big Boss Hard, for players who want to test their limits. We also have the Virtual Range, Metal Gear Online, which is now defunct, or it's been changed to the new Metal Gear Online in MGS5. Extras, Photo Album. Yeah, it's going to a new game. Solid Normal.
Now, the breakthrough recruit workout was created by the drill sergeant when he was in boot camp, sweating off pounds and building muscle on army time. Call now, and this one-of-a-kind weight loss program can be yours.
Beautiful people looking really good.
Toning technique perfect for every body type, every shape, every schedule. Dreaming of the perfect toned, muscular body? The sergeant will get you the results you want fast.
Yeah, keep it going. Stay strong. That's it. Strong. Keep on working. Let's go. This is what it is. We're gonna do it. Let's go.
Call within the next 10 minutes and get 2 free nanopacks.
Nano's got me where I am today. You guys better take your vitamins.
After the baby, I ballooned and couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I gained weight and just couldn't shed the pounds. I didn't like how I looked, so naturally, I didn't like my baby. My own baby. I was uncomfortable around my friends, not to mention my husband. My own husband. Now, he can't keep his eyes off me. Va-va-voom.
Believe me, Nano machine.
I look and feel better than I did in high school, and that's saying a lot. I was a fox. Meow. I saw results the first week I started the program. Everybody started noticing, saying, Michelle, you look great. You know, what's your secret? Well, recruit workout's not a secret. And you know, I've never felt better in my life. Thanks, Sarge.
Getting good.
Stop making excuses and start making changes today! Pick up the phone and order the drill sergeant's recruit workout now! Don't wait! This is a limited time offer.
Make sure you stay hydrated and load up on Nano!
Call now! I'm running out! Call now!
You guys better take your vitamins!
Do you like what you see outside your window? Will you ever respect the face in your mirror? Will your children thank you for the sacrifices you're about to make? Our mission is to hear you say yes. Perfecting the world through conquest of technology. Protecting civilian contingent through strategic combat solutions. Werewolf. Evolution. Reinvented.
Changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID-tagged soldiers carry ID-tagged weapons, use ID-tagged gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Oh my god.
Snake, he's gonna just
Wow. So, oh, cool UI. It looks like the game did not save my invert settings. So I guess we gotta change that. Yeah, normal, normal. I don't know why it wouldn't have kept that. Invert, invert, invert. Also, can I change the volume? It's a little low. First person camera speed. What an opening. I'm sorry, everybody, that I botched the first instance. I played the wrong thing first. External output volume doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, I don't think that makes any difference. Icon display, menu color scheme, brightness. Oh, our brightness thing also didn't make any difference. It must have not saved anything when I went in there. So I guess we'll leave this where it was. Dorian saying we're in MGS4, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for this one. Welcome, Dorian, into the show. What are you up to today? Okay, yeah, this is everything we want it to be. I guess turn up your volume levels, ladies and gents, because this is as high as it can go, actually, for our volume. Ooh, I can...
The truck, Snake. Try going under it.
I would, but my controller is not letting me. Oh! Holy crap.
Head north, and try not to run into any gecko along the way.
Gecko? Ration. Military issue portable MRE. Meal ready to eat. Restores life and psyche when eaten. Open the item window and press the OK button to use. When equipped, the ration will automatically be used when your life gauge reaches 0. I want to go back through here. Uh-oh, that's one of them. Run, Snake! Oh man. Oh! Whoa! Get me out of here! Ooh, AK-102. Ready it with the L1 button, fire with the R1 button. Press triangle while aiming to use the sight. Open weapon window and press triangle to switch between semi and full auto. Alright. Here we go. Holy crap. Oh my god. Ah.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon. The test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. Wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So?
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say...
a year at best, right?
Yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
You're right. But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
Snake.
Colonel. Good to see you.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We've found him.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 0, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
C'est man.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the US military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Oh my god, what a game. This is a video game, ladies and gents. It's really coming back to me. It's hitting me. This is a video game. This is the video game. Octo Camo, an advanced camouflage suit inspired by the mimicry ability of the octopus. If the wearer lies still or doesn't move when pressed up against a wall, the suit can imitate the color and texture of wall and ground surfaces, fooling both the naked eye and infrared sensors. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. I have a little circle around myself. Can I get on the ground and do this? Hey! 83% camo index. No longer do we have to open the camo menu. Good stuff. 65, 75. Oh, this is gonna be fun to try and mess around with this. We can go into the dumpster. Oh, there we go. We can. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I love how this looks like a ration right here, but it's like there's no indication. It's not floating. It's not spinning. It's just an item. That's really cool. Oh, look, I can pick the guy up. Do you have any items, sir? Yes! I love that. So it's like a physical object now. That's a major change. Also, I love how there's so many like things you can kick around. Ah! What a game! 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 This is a game, a video game. It's got all caps. When you have to write it in all caps. You cannot write this game, describe it as a video game with lowercase letters, because it's a video game. Oh, God. Welcome, Baby Firefly, to the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Baby Firefly. Dorian saying the graphics still hold up pretty darn well. Kojima knew how to really get the most of the PlayStation consoles. Yeah, this is only 2 years after the PS3 launched, so it's not even like, you know, late game PS3 stuff. The art style in this is so well done still. Like, the way that it's stylized, you know, like his face has like a very particular stylization to it, but it's so expressive. Like the age lines and all that stuff, like but the level of like detail on his suit and like all of these things that they do in the cutscene where you can see him like pull down check the round in the chamber and look inside his magazine, like, you know that Moto Satomori was going crazy about the amount of like military detail he could fit into this game. It's very clear that they love the PS3's like graphical abilities. Can I put this guy in the dumpster? Sorry, sir, this is probably disrespectful. Well, it'll preserve his body, you know? I don't think I can do that. Oh, okay, so we have our item menu, rations, or weapon menu, stun knife. Knife equipped with stun gun functionality. Ready the knife with L1, use the R1 button to strike with the blade, and R2 to emit an electric shock attack. The stun gun cannot emit a shock until its charge meter is full. Charge meter. Oh, I see the meter there. I don't think you guys can see that. Oh, you can see it when it's not the selected item. Very slick. Ooh, I can do like a little push with my gun. Now, real quick, before we get too far into the game here, I actually made... I made this for people who are trying to play Metal Gear Solid games for the first time. This is how much I love these video games, that I actually made like a list. It's like a preferred playing order. And I'm going to read this for myself just to see what it's supposed to be. Because in that list, I remember I wrote down the way you're supposed to do the briefing, which we messed up at the beginning. So I think it's time. Metal Gear Solid 4. Required, important. If it asks you to load MGS4 clear data, say no. Okay. 21.5 I wrote down. Once you gain control after the title card for Act 1, consult this document again. Save and quit to the main menu, then go to Mission Briefing, load your save game, and start the briefing for Act 1. After this, go back to playing the game. Wow, so I really did specifically write out exactly what to do. So this is it. After you gain control in End 1, we save and quit the game, and we go to the Mission Briefing. Oh, although there is a briefing right there. Let's save it here real quick. Warning, all progress upon reaching a checkpoint will be saved. Be aware that items and weapons acquired after the checkpoint will not be saved. Victorian's saying good notes. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll post my Metal Gear Solid 4, or my Metal Gear Solid series playing suggestions to the Discord for anybody who wants to do it themselves. But yeah, I remember, like, there are certain aspects of this game that, or of all these games, that, like, they're not really specifically indicated, like, how you should do it. So I gave, like, general suggestions of, like, oh, you know, try and play the briefing before MGS1. It's, like, pretty interesting. Like, I just put some little notes in there. So briefing, oh, this is a different kind of briefing. This is, like, how to play the game. Change Snake's stance with the crawl button. Movement is dependent on what stance Snake is in. Wow, look at these little animations. I love these. It's a strong art style. When standing, tap the X button once to crouch, hold it to lie down. When crouching, tap to stand or hold to lie down. When lying down, tap to crouch or hold to stand. I love that on the right, you can see on the right, on the side, kind of like in MGS2, the UI of this entire menu says manufactured by Hal Emmerich on the right. And then on the left it says Metal Gear Mark II, which was, I guess that's the thing he's talking about, the Mark II that we're supposed to meet up with. It kind of frightens me that Otacon is once back to developing Metal Gears. I wrote something down that said required 21.5, but I don't... Oh, you know what that is? That's the sound system level on our sound system at home. Okay, so if I go to save, exit to title screen, Now we will go to the briefing. And I apologize to everybody who had to watch those first moments of the briefing. I accidentally tipped the hand that Campbell would be involved because you heard him talking. But hopefully you forgive me. And now we do it for real. Mission briefing. Load that save data. Red zone northwest sector. Here we go. You can actually, fun fact, go through the whole game and not notice that this exists because it never indicates that you can do this when you play the game. So all the more reason that you need my Metal Gear Solid preferred playing order.
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
The Manhattan incident triggered a serious public backlash. Now the U.S. has to think twice before intervening militarily in other countries' affairs. This has fueled a push towards military privatization, with PMCs at the heart of that movement.
PMCs? Private military companies?
That's right. PMCs have no basis in nations or ideologies. They are private enterprises, driven by profit. In addition to dispatching mercenaries to war zones, they secure weapons and train local soldiers. They're contractors for war itself, and business is good. Their clientele includes developed nations like the U.S., rebel factions looking to seize power by force, smaller countries lacking armies of their own, even terrorist groups. They're in the Americas, Asia, the South Pacific, Europe, Africa, the Middle East. The rise of the PMC has spawned a war by proxy, and it's spreading across the globe.
Sonny, we'll eat them later, okay?
Every age has its mercenary. These PMCs are nothing new. We've been dealing with them since before the turn of the century.
No, Snake. They're nothing like the mercenaries of the past.
They're ready.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
The Pentagon's new battlefield control system has produced a decisive difference between hired guns and the PMCs of today. The system was developed by Arms Tech Security.
Arms Tech? You mean AT Corp?
Yeah. In recent years, AT Corp has shifted focus from weapons development to security tools. And since the establishment of AT Security, business has been booming. The system makes it possible to integrate not only micro-level information on individual soldiers and units, but also macro-level information about field conditions and order of battle.
So they've finally achieved total real-time battlefield control.
That's right. And as a result, the global presence of PMCs has grown explosively. Truth is, the rise of system-controlled PMCs has led to a dramatic decline in civilian casualties and human rights violations on the battlefield.
A cleaner, safer battlefield. Makes for nice propaganda.
Weren't you? This is a non-smoking flight.
There's more. State governments and rebel groups can't match the maintenance price of standing forces. PMCs, by comparison, are reliable, easy to use. It wasn't long before everybody had them on the payroll. And, as a result, regular armies began to decline worldwide. It's hard to believe, I know, but PMCs are beginning to overtake conventional armies in terms of scale. Nowadays, it's the PMCs who serve as standard battalions. They already make up 60% of all combatant forces in zones of conflict.
60%?
The fact is, the world now depends largely on PMCs for waging its wars.
I thought it was the UN that authorized the PMCs in the first place.
The US abstained from voting on that resolution. In effect, Washington was endorsing PMCs without ever revealing its true intentions. Until they got wind of the uprising, that is.
The US has exported too much military power, and now she's paying the price.
That's exactly it. America has now turned war into a form of economic activity. Analysts are calling it the war economy, in that it's picking up the slack for the downward-sloping oil market. But I, for one, don't intend to simply stand by and watch it happen. For the PMCs, market expansion entails fanning the flames of war. It means more refugees.
War orphans. Child soldiers.
Yes. Even as PMC soldiers get more specialized, they're also getting younger.
Mercenaries spun off from state armies. Unmanned weapons. Child soldiers. Proxy battles in a new Cold War.
There are hundreds of PMCs in business worldwide, and their numbers are growing. Currently, 5 of them are big enough to be labeled global powers. 2 in the US, and 1 each in the UK, France, and Russia. Reconnaissance has revealed that those 5 PMCs are run by a dummy corporation that acts as a single mother company. This mother company embodies the 5 largest PMCs. Her name is Outer Heaven.
Outer Heaven? You mean?
That's right. It's Liquid.
Liquid?
He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
I watched him die.
His will lives on, in the body of the man once known as Ocelot. He aims to fan the flames of war even higher, to create the perfect world once envisioned by Big Boss.
The one world in which soldiers will always have a place.
He must be stopped, before it's too late. Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Even if it means...
killing him. You want Liquid dead. Isn't that right, Colonel?
I'm sorry. I know. This isn't justice. It's a covert assignment. A hired hit. A wet works op targeting the head of a major multinational corporation.
Why me?
Because of the military might of the PMCs, and the effect they have on the economy. War is to the 21st century what oil was to the 20th. The pillar that supports the global economy. You recall a rather alarming report issued by that American think tank during the Cold War. One that described a new model for perpetual war. What we're facing now is a whole new ballgame.
Iron Mountain's Delphi technique.
That was fiction. It existed only on paper. The reality is far more serious. The global community is concerned, but they're all too afraid of the war economy collapsing to do anything about it. The UN, too.
Sounds pretty self-serving to me.
Snake. This mission isn't an order from Washington. Not like the old days. And it's not something the UN can officially sanction either. But we can't just look the other way while Liquid plots this insurrection. If we fail to act, he'll become the greatest threat the world has ever faced. Snake. You're the only man I can trust.
Fine. Let's hear it.
Our intelligence on Liquid's uprising originally comes via reports from U.S. Special Forces, who were mobilized after we at the UN reported our findings. They're tracking Liquid's movements. About 18 hours ago, he was spotted in the Middle East.
There's a rebel army in the Middle East, made up of ethnic minorities, waging civil war against the regime in power.
The core of that regime's army is provided by one of the PMCs under Liquid's control.
What about the rebels?
The local militias have hired small numbers of operators as trainers and field commanders. And of course, they've got help from the local PMCs.
Right. A proxy war between hired guns.
PMC versus PMC. A quagmire of war. All too typical victims of the new world economy. Snake, you'll be sneaking into the conflict zone via transport truck, disguised as one of the rebel army's hired operators. Your first objective is to make contact with our informants, Rat Patrol Team 01. They'll be expecting you.
Rat Patrol, huh? They sound sneaky.
They're a special forces team assigned to the Army's PMC Investigation Unit, CID.
CID. Real rats of the Army.
No. I can vouch for them personally.
Friends of yours?
You could say that. Transportation to the area will be provided under cover of a UN humanitarian aid mission, with support from the U.S. military. From there on, though, you'll get no protection, and no guarantees from anyone. And you must not leave behind any evidence of your involvement in the area, let alone that of the UN. If word of this ever leaked out, it would spark a global firestorm. Snake. Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
I'm not like the PMCs. I don't need your money.
Thank you.
But if you're going to spark something, spark this. Fine. I'll start my own fire.
Oh, so the stuff that we picked up, there was a lot to take in right there, ladies and gents. You may have noticed that midway through that cutscene, it actually split the camera so that you have a security feed, and then you can also take control of the little. We found out Metal Gear Mark II was that little tiny robot that Otacon was working on. So then we could take control of that thing and simultaneously watch the cutscene and search around the environment of the cutscene with Metal Gear Mark II. And I guess those items we picked up with it, we actually get as Snake. So we acquired battery, because I know I picked up a battery during that thing. A large battery pack for items, extends the battery life of the Mark II, and the solid eye. iPod Music, sponsored. I also noticed that Otacon had some Apple brand computers, and he's also wearing like the Steve Jobs turtleneck. Otacon seems like he would be into the Steve Jobs aesthetic, so I like that they did that. Inori no uta. Something song. Inori might be a... God, I don't know. I think that's a type of fish. From Hide-chan Radio. Medium ballad performed by the Two Han Princesses from Hideo Kojima's Hide-chan Radio podcast. Okay. Dorian saying the raspy David Hayter voice does for Old Snake is well done. Oh God, yeah. He's such a talented actor. Oh, so now we save the fact that we have watched the cutscene. And now we load back into the actual game. And that was cool. I will confirm though, ladies and gents, I have played this game many times. The first like 3 times I played through all of Metal Gear Solid 4, I never discovered that briefing. Because when you play it, the game keeps going. It never indicates, like there's no reason you'd really want to go to the briefing menu. And it never indicates that you need to watch that thing. And you also kind of assume that the briefing was the thing you already just watched. So you go like, oh, well, I don't really need to watch that. And if you click the cutscene, you will have already seen that part with the eggs. So then you go like, oh, I've seen this already. And so there's many things preventing you from thinking you need to see that. But it actually has some pretty cool info, and it introduces you to some pretty cool mechanics as well. I mean, that was awesome. So anyway, thanks, ladies and gents, for experiencing that semi-secret cutscene with me. It looks like now, though, we have to reacquire our items and stuff. Because, yeah, it didn't save the checkpoint. It's like all the other Metal Gear Solid games where it, like, saves at the checkpoint, but it won't save if you do something after the checkpoint. Oh, look at that. I can actually pick up the guy's gun, which was not a factor in any Metal Gear Solid game up to now, because they're always ID tagged. So maybe these guys are using like off-the-grid guns or something. Like they're in MGS2, he said like make sure you get a gun that's not been registered yet. So maybe these guys are more like disorganized. So how do I call? This is the controls. How do I use my codec? Oh, here we go, codec. I wonder if, you know, I think this is a setting where you can say like when I press select, yeah, I want to use the codec when I press select. So let's do that instead. Codec. 14112. So can I choose my frequency? Let's take a look at some of our MGS3 frequencies just to see if anything shows up. Oh, we have a lot of these. 14085 would be a good one to try, because that was the frequency of our handler in all of the games. No response. What about 14096? Which is the save frequency in all the games. No response. How about the relaxing radio 145.83? Also, the UI in this part is so cool. This game just universally has really incredible UI design. And it's so much of it. There's so much concept design happening. Like, you could tell a lot of people were very passionate when they were making this game. No response. That's probably all that it would be. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably it. So let's call Otacon here.
Snake, your first order of business is to rendezvous with the Mark II. Just follow my instructions and use your octo camo to make sure the enemy doesn't see you along the way.
Octocamo is a newly developed camouflage technology that's capable of almost exactly mimicking the appearance of objects and surfaces. It's easy to use, too. All you have to do is press up against a wall or object, or lie flat on the ground while wearing the suit. It can be a powerful tool if you use it right. So tell me, how does it feel?
Not as itchy as I'd have thought.
That suit can mimic the color, pattern, and even the surface texture of walls and floors. Kinda like procuring your own camo on site, right?
I do just fine with the regular stuff. I'm not a chameleon.
You've got it all wrong. We're not talking about lizards. This is octocamo. In other words, it's based on the camouflage capabilities of the octopus. Octopus are sometimes called ninja of the sea. They fool their enemies by mimicking not just the color of their surroundings, but also the shape of the terrain. That suit takes its cue from defensive deception found in nature. Besides, you may not have known this, but there is a snake that can change its body color too. It's called the Kapoos Mud Snake. It's a poisonous reptile indigenous to the Kapoos River on the island of Borneo. Its coloring is normally a reddish-brown, but sometimes turns to white. So, snakes can sport disguises too.
Hey, what happened to stealth camo? You used to wear it all the time.
All that does is create an optical illusion. It's no use against Gecko with their infrared sensors. Octocamo, on the other hand, has micro-Peltier arrays that regulate the absorption and release of heat, harmonizing the wearer's body heat with any background IR radiation. Which means it can offer you at least some camouflage protection against enemy infrared sensors. With so many unmanned weapons in the field these days, I'd expect it to outperform the old stealth camo. But if you start walking or running, or making a lot of noise, you'll risk getting spotted by the enemy. And get this, the suit also reduces the weight load on your body and amplifies muscle power. The inside lining sends a weak electric current through your body that stimulates phospholipid production inside your cells, improving circulation. That should make your life gauge recover more rapidly when you're hurt. In other words, Snake, it's a bit of a crutch.
You can cut the senior citizen crap, Otacon.
Snake is old and no one else is old, and I'm very fascinated by this fact. He was talking about the test results of like why the skin is wrinkly and the arteries are hard, and I guess it's inconclusive, but like this is a big question mark of why this is possible. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. Praying mantis, a sense of duty when the risk runs high. We knew a mantis once. And now we go. Oh, a lot of praying mantis signs. Oop! Well, let's try out our new camo. So we have 85% right here. Alright, these guys are going away. Oop! Oh man. Well, now I really did it. Oh crap.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
So those guys are fighting each other. That's crazy. I love it. Petrobomb. Improvised incendiary grenade. Causes surrounding area to burst into flames upon impact. Ready grenade with L1, throw it with R1. Use the right stick to adjust the arc. When lying on the back. On the back. Press R3 button to switch between throwing above head or downwards towards feet. Whoa. Lying on back. How do I lie on back? Triangle? Oh! He did like a little extra camo thing. I could do the inchworm. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Snake's having a little too much fun there. Alright, we don't want that big automated turret to see us, so let's walk in here. God, what a game this is. Can I match this color? Yeah, look, we got the pattern! Oh, that's good. 85%. How do I use my iPod? We had that thing we just got, that song. I want to go in there. There's a lot of areas I want to check out. Arsenal Compress. Medicinal Compress. Effective against muscle aches, sore joints, and bruises. Restores psyche when used. Open the item window and press OK button to use. Oh, look, that says something. Arsenal... Oh, crap. I can't really read it. Something... exist? I can't see what it says, though. It probably says compress. The picture almost looks like Arsenal gear. I wonder if that's a little Easter egg. It doesn't seem to be adding... Maybe we have like a backpack. Oh yeah, look, weapons, items. So it's like a Metal Gear Solid 3 backpack then. Oh, interesting. So we have straight up 5 slots and we can choose what goes in it. That's really slick. I love it. Yeah. That's a lot better than the way it was where MGSU was like, alright, just keep track of whether this is 8 or not. Oh look, we have cigarettes, we have compress. Oh, now we have the full... So I definitely don't know that kanji, but this one on the right is actually, is that nuno? Like cloth? Do we have a viewer? We have a viewer! Oh, super high res. This is good stuff. Contains nanocolloids that relieve lower back pain caused by crouching for long periods of time. Manufactured by JEA. The relief it brings is the added effect of temporarily restoring psyche, whatever that is. You'll also make less mistakes when rolling due to decreased psyche. Cool. It says, Sheru shock. Aru something neat. I guess it prevents shell shock. Seems like a politically incorrect word to use. I'm pretty sure they don't call it that anymore. Nanocoroid. Oh my god, this is so, like, detailed. They outdid themselves. This game is leagues above other PS3 games at the time. Let's put in the iPod. I don't even... Can we listen to it? Like, in battle? iPod. A portable music player. Play stored songs and radio programs in place of the default background. Oh my god, look, it's got the iPod. It's got the iPod interface. The old, like, circular one. Oh my god. Settings. Repeat all. Go to menu. So I'm using the right stick to screw this, you know, screw around with this. Let's go to music. Podcasts. Artists. Oh my god, we have a lot of stuff. All. MGS4 Integral Podcast 01. Metal Gear 20 Years History. Calling to the Night, which I believe was in MGS3. What is this a...
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4
Integral
Podcast.
Oh my god.
Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo, this is your host, Ryan Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast of Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Whoa. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't want to hear anything about the game. That's a cool Easter egg. Chuckster, thank you for the host. What's 20 years history? Oh, cool. It's probably like a combo thing. What do you call that? Ah! Oh, that's great. So that's the Metal Gear 1 opening theme. Oh, look, Metal Gear Acid. Stuff from Metal Gear Acid, stuff from Portable Ops, stuff from Metal Gear Solid 3. Taking on the Shagohod. Sea Breeze. Oh, yeah. This would be nice to do some stealthing too. Very space age. Alright, we're not gonna mess with the mood as of yet. Alright, let me unplug my controller too, because it's the USB thing that I have is really annoying. Alright, so this thing is right here. It's gonna see us probably. I wanted to check that building, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Is that where the... Yeah, that's where the guards are. Oh god, I wonder if I can even hold up any guards. I wonder if I should attempt to hold up any guards. Maybe not when there's a giant unmanned vehicle sitting right there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh look, CQC. So we can do CQC with all of these weapons. I'm gonna say we might not even be able to do a non-lethal playthrough in this game. We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously there's probably a way to do it, but I don't want to do non-lethal playthroughs if they're not, like, immersive. And it feels like this game involves a lot of people getting slaughtered. We'll see what happens. Dorian saying this game is a masterpiece, so many Easter eggs! I know, like, even out of the gate, it's, like, just overstuffed.
Put that down.
Oh! The guy heard me hit the tin can!
Please don't shoot!
He's right there. Let's see if we can get this guy. So R1, I think, is the CQC button. Let's give it our best shot. Yes! Oh, I did it! Oh! That was not what I meant to do.
You can pick up guns to the militia and the PMCs. Remember, though, PMC weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was some way to get rid of the locks.
Me and my damn knife. Every Metal Gear Solid game, I do that by accident. Alright, well, one death on our conscience. Let's keep going. Oh my god, I cut the guy's throat by accident. Sorry, guard and his family. MK-17, Mark 17 battle rifle. Ready it with the L1 button, fire it with the R1 button. Press triangle while aiming to use the sight. Open the weapon window and press triangle to switch between semi-auto and full auto. Oh man. I wanted to interrogate him. I guess I should have tried to press the same button from MGS3 to interrogate, but I was too nervous, alright? Alright, well, we should probably try and put him somewhere that no one's going to find him. We don't know how many people are going to patrol this building. First off, I love the idea that we have a full camera. Like, we can look around the entire environment, which is completely new for the series at this point. You know, full disclosure, in the remakes of MGS2 or MGS3 rather, they added that back. But as far as the year 2008, this was very new. Oh look, they got lockers. So this circle around our body seems to indicate like a heat map of like enemy signatures, I guess. That's pretty cool. What is that? Regain. Tasty beverage with rejuvenating properties. Restores life and psyche when consumed. Open the item window and press the OK button to use. Regain. Regain. 24時間 oh, we can zoom in. 24時間 something ありますか? Like, do you want to do something for 24 hours? Is what it says. Regain.jp. You could almost read every little bit of text on this. That's really impressive. And I believe Regain is an actual licensed Japanese product, just like a lot of the other ones. You know, Calorie Mate and the other ones from MGS3. It's kind of like the only product placement that I don't mind, because it actually like makes the game more immersive. Oh, I love the way he gets up. Look at the way he's like crawling, and then he'll get up like that if you go backwards, but if you're going forwards, he'll like use the momentum to get up. It's really just a lot of stuff that makes the game a lot less rigid than MGS3 was. Because in 2 and 3, it's kind of like you crouch, you get up, you sit down, like then you crawl. It's like very segmented the way you do it. Oh man, there's so much stuff. Got a compress. Man, there's gonna be a lot of items to find. I'm just hitting all the tin cans around here. You got some tin cans? I'll hit them. Oh crap, somebody's nearby? Alright, me and my stun knife. So we can change the AK, yeah, the firing mode. We'll leave it on one shot for now, just because we're more likely to only need one shot. Actually, if we're using the AK, it's probably not going to be for killing. So let's leave it on full auto. Oh god, look at that thing. It's looking right around here. Oh, there's guards right there. Okay. Very quietly, Snake. Oh, look at this. Next area, Middle East red zone. Alright. Look at us. We got to the next zone, and we didn't cause an alert. Pretty surprised, actually. Oh! Cardboard box! An ordinary cardboard box, equipped to hide under the box and hide from enemies. But you know we gotta equip that. Even though it doesn't work against Gecko, we've established this. But, gotta use it. EXH. A generic cardboard box. It may look pedestrian, but it's light, sturdy, and has 101 uses. How would we get by without them? A good cardboard box is a soldier's best friend. Having one handy can mean the difference between life and death. Wow. Gotta equip that. Oh yeah. Oh, look at me walking around with this thing. I love the visual of like super detailed Snake just like manifesting a cardboard box out of nowhere. The way that it kind of like jerks in like that is really good. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Wait, what is this? Wow. 85% camo index. That's not bad. Got that Michelangelo camo. Alright, we can see one guy on our little circle thing here. He might be in this next room. It's an interesting cadence where you like go onto a thing you want to imitate and then you just sit there for a second. Where is this guy? He's very close to us. He might be above us. Yeah, there's a next level above us, so he might be there. Here goes nothing. Oh, that's him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go! Yeah, baby! Now, how do I interrogate the guy? Can I interrogate the guy is the other question. Maybe I can't interrogate him. Oh, I can hold him up like this. Maybe I can't interrogate. Also a possibility. Okay, so we knocked him out. I want to hit him with my stun knife. I think I just killed him too. Oh my god, I'm sorry. How do I use the stun capability? Use the R1, oh, R2 to... Man, I'm really screwing this up. Playboy. Gentleman's magazine adorned with sultry beauties on each and every page. Guaranteed to arouse the interest of males ages 18 to 80. Grip the magazine in your hands with the L1 button. Carefully plan it using the R1 button. To view magazine, continue to hold the L1 button and R1 button, then press the circle button. Oh. Got Playboy. Is this an item? No, that's a wine bottle. Wait, so items, got to add that into our, oh, that counts as a weapon. I love that they indicate, just like in MGS2, it's like red or blue for a lethal or non-lethal. Playboy, world's top PMCs. Oh, babes of the world's top PMCs. Games and Beyond, Hideo Kojima interviewed. Nano Boost or Nano Bust? The truth behind Nanodrome. Useful for distracting enemies and slipping by while they're occupied. Staring at one in first-person view curiously raises Snake's psyche. I wonder why. The best FPs of the year. Can you believe we used to pay for these things? Seventh Circle. Sadistic jokes become primetime sensation. It says provides stress relief for men on the battlefield. Very detailed once again. Can we read the spine here? No, there's no detail on the spine. Well, let's add it. We got to see what this thing is where you continuously look at the Playboy. So let's crawl on the ground. R1 to look? Oh, no, L1 to look. No, L1 it should be, right? Oh, triangle button goes in first person. Whoa, now I'm on my back. So that's how you get on your back. Okay. He's just reading Playboy. Circle button. Oh, he switches to the different pages? That's too good. I love how it's all like skewed as well, so you can't even really see it. Oh, full scale picture there. So let's choose our favorite. Let's get the big one so the guard is guaranteed to see it. And then we leave it. Oh, and there it is. It's sitting on the ground. How do I... Oh, wait. I'm not equipped with the... Stab the magazine. Destroy it. So if I look at the magazine, does that mess with the stress levels then? Is that what that is? Where is it? No, he's still stressed out. This lady makes him very nervous. It is a stressful situation.
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll. Rolling can help you dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
Oh, so if we're walking like slowly, then we can go into a crouch without having to stop. Because in MGS3, any amount of movement while you press the crouch button would make you roll. That's interesting. God, this game is... What a game. Look at this, the little tiles are moving. There's so much detail. All right, we gotta call Otacon about the Playboy. I don't even know if he's gonna have any info.
Snake, you know how that first gun you found stopped working? Well, from what I can tell, it looks like the problem was with the ammo.
The ammo?
I'm betting it's because they were using cheap local ammunition. The ammo probably triggered abnormal combustion, which excessively raised the pressure and caused the cartridges to stick in the chamber. It's a pretty rare phenomena. I guess you just got lucky.
More like unlucky.
Look on the bright side. It means there weren't any problems with the gun itself. I don't think it'll happen again.
Alright, let's get to sneaking. God, this game is like, we could just sit here in these first areas for hours and just mess around with the various mechanics. Like sitting in a garbage can. Oh, I love you can see his hands there. I can't use anything. Oh, I can use these in the garbage can. I could sit here and listen to music in the garbage. Like Tuhan Princess. Oh, look at that. I press the D-pad and he'll like look out of the dumpster. Oh, and there's flies all over. Oh crap, there's still guys right there. Oh my god, I almost probably just got spotted. Oh yeah, there's totally guards all over the place. I'm just sitting here messing around. We gotta try and find the hidden lockers with the pinup art inside of them. I love that they're just done with messing around. It's just a Playboy magazine that he's looking at this point. It's always been implied, I guess, right? Like first it was a fictional one, then it was like FHM magazine, now it's just straight up Playboy magazine. Just go straight to the source, you know? So we got a lot of guys around here, we gotta be careful. Alright, yeah, there's that guy. Oh, two guys over there. Let's see the briefing thing. Let's see if it tells us how can we actions after restraining the enemy. Once you've restrained the enemy, press R1 again while tilting the left stick to throw them to the ground. While restraining in a crouch, you'll force them to the ground and hold them there. Oh, that's interesting. R1 button again, down, will throw them. Press R1 down. Oh, very interesting. Shield, disarm. Alright, I feel like we shouldn't really look too much into this stuff. Alright, there's a guy. That might be the only guy. No, there's more than one. Let's try and go upstairs first in case there's guys waiting up there. Oh yeah, I can hear somebody. Oh, secrets. Give me that. Dorian saying, had to pull out all those stops for this game. There you go. They're really getting serious about that stealth. As if they weren't serious before. Now you know they're serious. Uh-oh. No, Snake. Don't stand up. Don't stand up. Somebody's moving here. I can hear a guard moving. So that guy's just standing. He's not going to do anything, really. Oh, crap. Oh, no. No. He's not just standing. He's moving around. Let's see if we could drop down behind him. He's probably going to hear me if I drop right next to him. Damn, I wish I had a Playboy magazine right about now. So we want to take him to the ground. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, and as soon as he gets knocked out, his gun turns into an item, it looks like. That's also really interesting. There you go. Oh, so now he's knocked out for longer. What was that? Oh, my thing is charged. Okay.
Get up.
He can wake up the guards. That's a great feature. I always wanted to be able to do that in MGS3. You had to like kick them while they're on the ground. All right, here comes a guard. Uh-oh.
What the?
Can he see us? Is he gonna come over?
Who was that?
If he's coming over, I'm gonna have to shoot him. Unless we can perfectly do this. Oh my god, look at this. Oh! So good! Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble! We're in trouble! We're in big trouble!
Let me go!
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Alright, so we got spotted. But we are in evasion mode. We have 85% camo, so that's not bad. I feel like we're gonna be able to do a lot more cool stuff with like actually evading. Oh crap.
Hey.
Don't look over here. What can I do? I could have used the cardboard box. I didn't think to do it though. Uh-oh. Run! Just dive through him, baby. Oh no, oh no. We're in trouble now.
This is HQ. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
There's no way they could see me from there, right? Oh look, so our health will regain based on stamina, just like in MGS3 it looks like. But we have a big stress meter. Uh-oh, he's gonna notice. Let's try and take down our stress meter. Which one does that? Compress? This restores psyche. This restores life and psyche. Oh no, that didn't change our stress meter. Oh, I guess the Playboy would have fixed the stress meter. Uh-oh, yeah, he knows about us. Come on, baby, don't look over here.
Did you say a box? Here?
Oh no. Oh, he picks it up!
We got a hostile!
Oh no. That was really good though.
This is HQ. Enemy sighted. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Alright, baby. No way you're noticing me in here. Did they see me go into this area? That's what would dictate it, I guess. Oh no, they're looking at the loggers! Oh man. No way, come on. You don't know that I'm in here. Oh, baby. I like how it indicates which direction. It has like a compass, which is really useful, and then it indicates which direction the objective is. But it doesn't tell you, like, it's not like a Soliton radar or anything like that. And that's interesting because the Soliton radar was probably not able to detect environments. It was probably that they had to load in the building plan because they had the building plan for Big Shell and they had the plan for, you know, Shadow Moses. So they could have like loaded that in, and then it puts the positions based on the map that they already had. But this would be like, it would have to generate topography. And so in that case, the Soliton radar wouldn't necessarily work. Which would explain why, even further into the future than MGS 1 or 2, Snake cannot use a fully equipped radar. Alright, we're just waiting out these two guys who are standing here. Oh, come on, please don't look. Okay, good. There's one more guy. There you go. It looks like they're waking up guards, maybe? Oh, I hear one more guy to the left. I think we're good.
This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Alright, so we want to make sure that we... Yeah, that we didn't, like, let any guards... Because sometimes the guards, when the alert is called off, they'll all start running through. At least in the previous ones. But it seems like we're good. That was cool. Alright, so we found out a few things. Number one thing we found out is we don't want this guy to be looking directly at us. So if we can't interrogate the guards, then we might not need to really take them all out as much as we did in MGS 3. I wonder if we can get them with dog tags. I'm also kind of curious if we can do a hold-up. Let's get back in it. It's not going to stop us from trying more stuff. Alright, let's wait for him to turn back over here, and then when he turns his back, we'll try and stick our gun up. Oh crap, but there's two guards though, because the other guy woke up. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Ah, the other guy's looking. It's still pretty good camo though. So now we're going to want to wait for this guy to go to the other spot. Alright, here we go. This is going to be it. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
Take it.
Stun grenade. Grenade that releases an intense burst of light and loud noise to temporarily stun the enemy. Ready grenade with the L1, throw it with R1. Use the right stick to adjust the arc of the throw. When lying on back, press R3 to switch between throwing above head or downwards. Oh, look at that. We knock him out at the end. That was an awesome thing. What a game this is. Alright, so let's hit this guy with the stun grenade then. Or the stun bomb thing. Oh, we should also get the stun grenade. 45 caliber GSR automatic pistol. Ready it with L1, fire with R1. Press triangle while aiming to use the sight. Alright, so we should equip some stuff here. Let's put in the stun grenade. Oh, it's ID locked. Wow. So we can pick up the ID locked weapons but not use them. That's a pretty interesting concept. So the gun is actually going to be pretty useful for us as far as we're going to keep the gun equipped then. Because while we don't want to shoot it, we do want to use it for other purposes. I wonder if there are any items in the dumpsters. Oh! Uh-oh. Now, does that count? It seems like the guards have been alerted.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Now, if I hang out here, would they have any way of knowing that I was here? We're 85% camouflaged right now. Wow, that's a lot of guards. Oh no, he's looking right at us. Oh, he didn't see us! Ah, he saw us.
This is HQ. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Uh-oh. Oh man, we're in big trouble.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh man. Go, 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 go. They're looking right here, so if I move any faster than this, they're gonna notice. There you go. Alright, so we're out of evasion state. Maybe while they're distracted by that guard having been taken down, we can get out of here.
Come on.
Oh no, they're looking right here. There we go, they're all looking. Uh-oh. Oh my god, they walk right past me. This game is intense.
Dead or what?
So that guy's gonna wake up soon too. There's nothing we can do about it though, we gotta wait. Because there's a guy right here. If I had some kind of distraction item. It looks like they're kind of going away. Alright, let's not screw anything up with this caution state.
HQ. This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
You still alive? Come on. HQ.
This is HQ.
We're under attack.
Oh no.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Stop hitting the tin can, Snake. Alright, we gotta move. Gotta move. Okay. The interesting thing is that they're like distracted by the war zone, so they're not necessarily going to be looking for Snake that much. I love how big these environments are, though. Oh.
Me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Huh? Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex. But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their own turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go, like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the Solid Eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Mark II pistol. 22 caliber silenced pistol. Fires anesthetic rounds. Ready the gun with the L1 button. Fire with R1. Press triangle while aiming to use the grip-mounted laser sight. Operator. 45 caliber automatic pistol. Ready it with L1. Fire with R1. Equipped with laser sight to recoil in the recoil spring guide. Press triangle to use iron sights. Solid Eye. An all-purpose goggle that combines the functions of several optical devices and supplies the wearer with a variety of tactical data. The organization to which a soldier or attack vehicle belongs is displayed in colored text. Blue is an ally, closer color to red represents a hostile target. Metal Gear Mark II, a remote mobile terminal that follows Snake around providing mission support. Equip it from the item window to enable manual control, useful for sending the gadget in Snake's place. Wow,
Snake,
cool.
It's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
Solid Eye, wow. Night vision, binoculars, and normal. So now we have not a soliton radar, but some type of, indicators for where people might be. Mark II is going to be our go-to, and it looks like we don't have to worry about the suppressor on this. The operator does have a suppressor, but this just has a permanent one, which is very useful. Oh, and we got the laser sight. Good stuff. Now, I wonder if this checkpointed. Like, if I was to save it here, would it checkpoint in the right spot? Oh, look at this. We can see, like, a data thing about the various buildings. That's pretty cool. Dorian saying, Old Snake looking like a spitting image of Big Boss. Yeah, I feel like that's a visual, a visual callback. I think that's a really cool kind of excuse to have him to like recall the image of Big Boss by having him have this like eye patch with all these functions in it. Kojima's really good at that, of like finding excuses to do like visual callbacks. Okay, so I think that if we load from here, it'll load from after we got the cutscene, but we're not entirely sure because the cutscene was in the middle of a zone, of an area rather. So we'll see what happens. But ladies and gents, that is going to do it for today for Metal Gear Solid 4. I am very excited to be playing this. This is a masterpiece right out of the gate. Thank you everybody for joining the show. The channel you're watching is called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge or opinions of the game or the franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, type !games in that chat. You'll get a full list of all 6 concurrent gameplay series going, including Metal Gear Solid 4. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that follow button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.